Wrestling Brothers Breakdown.
We are brothers.
Who like wrestling and talk occasionally about wrestling.
And other wrestling stuff, like going to Mexico to watch Lucha Libre wrestling, like I just did a couple days ago.
Nice.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty stinking awesome.
But not at Grand... What do they call their arena? Grand Slam Arena?
No.
You were in Cozumel.
Lucha Libre in Cozumel, Mexico, on the cruise that I was on. So, did I look tan? I don't know, sunburn maybe?
You look pale and sunburned at the same time.
Yeah, and I'm like, why is the boat rocking? Oh wait, never mind, we're on dry land.
That's from another pale person. I need better lighting. I don't have professional lighting.
Back in America, back in the middle of the country. So,
good old KC.
Good to be back. What are we talking about today? It's been a while since we've done something.
Money in the Bank review show, like almost a week and a half, 2 weeks late. So in wrestling world, that's like
and then I was at
long time ago.
Yeah, I was at camp. Then I was at on a cruise with no internet unless I popped into Mexico for like 6 hours.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to watch this pay-per-view coming up on July 12th if I'm at Army and be like, am I going to be somewhere with internet? I don't know where I'm going to be yet, so I don't know what internet I'm going to have.
I don't even know what day it is, honestly. I've been gone for like
Thursday,
a week and a half. I'm like, what day is this? I'm like, oh my goodness. So
nice. So
wasn't this our 1 year ago we did Money?
Money in the Bank was, yeah, I posted that on X and Instagram. 1 year ago is when we started this show, Wrestling Brothers Breakdown. Our first reviewed pay-per-view PLE was Money in the Bank 2024, and so this is 2025. So we have made it a year. We had 28 or 29 episodes. I think this is episode 29. I have to go look. Something
Happy
like that.
1 year anniversary then. Alrighty.
Yeah, we are cranking them out.
And look at my numbers. Where's my finger?
Yeah, so we'll go over the numbers. Brad wins pay-per-view.
Triple digits.
He went 7-4 on the picks, and I went 6-5.
Let's go.
So Brad only picked. There was 5 matches. Brad got 2 matches right. I got 3 matches right, and we had 6 props. Because 5 plus 6 is 11. Yeah, yep. And you got more props right than I did, which was just whatever. Thanks, Jay Uso.
Give me my props. Yeet. Yeah, no 20-minute yeet intro.
So, yeah, you're 100 correct, 60 wrong, 96 correct, and 64 wrong over the last year. You won the pay-per-view, so you got 9 wins. I've got 6 wins. And your bold take bombed. No Rock show up, no Cody heel turn. So,
bro,
you're 4-14 on those, and I'm 6-6 on my dashing takes.
It'll happen soon. Cody.
So congratulations, you're now 2-time WWE Pick'em champ.
Woo, yes, sir. Let's go.
So you joined the 2-time club. I'll get it back and be a 3-time champ.
Yeah, eventually. Whatever.
I had won 4 or 5 pay-per-views in a row, so it was bound for you to win one.
Yeah.
Because before that, you had won like 7 or 8 in a row, and I was getting really mad.
Like, you're stupid.
I'm not gonna watch wrestling anymore. Like I'm gonna just disown my brother. I'm gonna delete this channel, and that's never happened.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So what was the first match? It was women's Money in the Bank, right? That was the first one. Women's ladder match.
It was.
I think.
Yes.
That was.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Not as good as last year's, which had way more spots.
Yeah, a couple of new. I call them new bloods, new people, but it was still seemed to each get their chance. I did not. Neither of us had Naomi winning. Like no.
Yeah, I didn't realize she was getting popular and getting a big build or a push. So I'm not a huge fan of Naomi. I'm really high on Roxanne Perez. I like her a lot. So give her more TV time. Give her belts. Give her everything.
Yeah. And then Naomi's the heel character now, and she's the bad girl, and not the glow gal that she was before. So
yeah. So we both picked that one wrong. I picked Roxanne, and you picked Alexa.
I picked Alexa Bliss. Like, so, I don't know.
She didn't win.
What are they doing with her? What are they doing with Alexa?
Well, now she's out. She got hurt.
She got hurt?
Liv got hurt 2 days ago. She got hurt. Holy, she landed weird, and they think she dislocated her shoulder. So she's going to be out for like 12 weeks or something, they said. So, bad luck for her.
But, yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, I'd give it 3 stars. It was okay.
And then wasn't it Vaquer, whatever? I can't say their names correct. She wrestled at Worlds Collide before that, right?
Oh yeah, the AAA show.
And then like SmackDown before, so that was like 3. They kept saying this is a 3rd match in 24 hours. So I was like, okay. So.
Oh, you mean it was NXT show? I think she was at the NXT one and the.
I think she was on SmackDown too.
The AAA or something.
Yeah, something like that.
What
So,
What do you think of WWE buying AAA?
uh, I mean, if I think it can be a good thing. Like you posted about AEW and their the Lucha Libre they did. Like
Hmm.
I think
They've
if they
worked a lot with
market
AAA in the past, and now they have a big partnership with CMLL, and that's the other big Lucha Libre promotion down in Mexico.
if they
I think
market
Lucha
it
Libre's
and
got a
promote
big,
it, it can be a good thing.
yeah.
Like it'll be
I
something
think
else that we don't normally see.
I think the exposure to Lucha Libre wrestling is good. I think it's got kind of a comeback right now. In the last year or two or three, it's getting very popular again, which I'm a I have no problem with because Lucha Libre is some of my favorite styles of wrestling. I
Oh
love
yeah.
seeing it in Mexico. I was watching it last night on TV, and I've watched wrestling a lot, and I still saw two new moves I'd never seen before.
I
So
went to go
anytime you
see
can still
this.
pull
Two
out
new
moves, I'm
moves.
just like,
Yeah.
oh, cool. Props to those guys.
Did they have names for said moves, or they just say,
I don't know if what they
I
were called. I'd have to go
don't know
back and
what
watch
they
again.
call what they just did. By God, he killed him.
Yeah,
Oh.
stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully it'll be good for AAA and just more exposure and not TKO it to the ground.
It's yeah, that's always something.
I
Yeah.
saw a meme the other day and it says Triple H in 2026, and it was just him like in a NASCAR jacket with logos everywhere and tattoos of like Mastercard, and
Oh.
I was like, well, we'll see,
Yeah.
but probably not unfair.
Yeah, overall, pretty good match. 3 out of 5,
Yeah,
I'd say. And then if you didn't watch the earlier stuff, Dominic challenged Octagon Jr.
yeah.
for Intercontinental title match.
Which yeah, I was just like, okay, a filler match. Maybe a promo fell through, a backstage segment fell through or something, and they needed 5 minutes of filler. It
Yeah.
was 4 minutes and 55 seconds.
Whew.
So, or maybe they just wanted, hey, Dom doesn't have any defenses of his belt, and he's had it for too long, so
Yeah, I
better
don't
give him a
know.
stat or two to pad it.
I wasn't too thrilled with it. And then what the heck? Iguana guy? Iguana man? Like,
What's up
bro,
with him? I keep seeing him on the internet. Was he there at the
dude.
show?
Yeah.
I must
And
have
he
missed that part.
green and he's got a little I'm like and they're like, call him up and da 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 and like, oh my gosh. So I
Interesting.
don't know. Mr. Iguana, sorry, that's his official name.
Mr. Iguana. Is he a TNA thing, like a crossover?
No, he was at I don't remember. He was at Worlds Collide, so everybody, I mean, he was at that thing earlier in that day, so I don't know.
Interesting.
It was just kind of like, okay, another like weird character. Maybe it'll grow on us. I don't know. I don't know. But my question, so you had a great question the first match. My question is, what are they gonna do with Dom? Like, is he a baby face now? Like he gets cheered like he's a baby face. Is he gonna
Yeah, I
have
don't
to
know.
just they used to hate him so
He
much.
was a very good heel. I mean, like,
Like, and now they're just like, yay. So is he gonna have to do something to get some heat again? Or just is he going to turn babyface
is he
now?
still
And
in
now
Judgment Day? I can't keep track of what's going
yeah,
on.
and with Liv hurt now because she like did something to her shoulder too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. So, I mean, I'd love to see him reunite with his dad, you know.
So I think they got Saturday night main event coming up, and then they've got Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia,
Oh
and then
yeah.
SummerSlam. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out.
So overall squash match kind of
Yeah.
2 out of 5.
And
I
we
mean,
already, obviously it was easy to call. We both picked it right. Yeah.
yeah, I had to text you. I'm like, there's another match. You're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I just saw it. They said there's another one. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
2 out of 5. Just meh. Whatever.
Yep.
All right. Next up was the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, and I'd say probably contender for match of the night, other than the finish. The finish bombed, but the match
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
Becky
The
Lynch
man.
versus Lyra Valkyrie or
Yep.
Valkyria.
Velcro
It went
Star,
15
whatever.
minutes, so I was glad to see that they got 15 minutes.
Yeah. It was good. And yeah, like you said, the ending just man, I don't like endings like that. And I'm like, bro,
Yeah, roll ups are cheap.
then grabbing her tights, but then at the end making her raise her hand and then just, couple of a German suplex and a Nightwing to shut her up. I'm like
Yeah.
so um are they ever gonna get rid of her wings? Like it seems like they call her the Bird Lady, and that's gonna stick with her unless they stop giving her wings to wear to the ring.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know. You don't.
I
You
don't
don't know how
know.
long it's gonna keep going, but I mean, like Seth Rollins still wears goofy clothes.
Well, yeah, Seth Rollins. So,
Rumor is they're gonna give him a new song, and I was like, uh oh, if you take away his song gimmick, his
what
entrance, he might
what are
not
we
be
gonna
as
do? What are we
popular.
gonna sing to? Yeah, like what?
Yeah,
Like, come on, man. So, I mean, yeah, I'd give it 4 out of 5 or 4.5 because of the ending. Like,
yeah, I'd
I
give it
want
four out of
some,
five. It was good.
yeah, I want a good ending, but I guess that I don't know. So, it was all right.
All right, next up. Oh wait, we had some props on some of these. I forgot.
Oh yeah,
Let's see. The ladder
women.
is broken in women's match. We put the over under at 1.5. We both picked the under. We were both right.
Yep.
Anyone interfere in the women's match? You said no. I said yes. No one interfered. I was really surprised. I
Yeah,
got
I
that
know.
one wrong.
Yeah.
I picked Becky to win the belt. You said Lyra would retain. You got that one wrong. I got that one right.
Yep.
And we both picked the women's match wrong.
Incorrect. Yep.
All right, next up was men's money in the bank. We set the ladder over under breaking at 2.5. We both picked over and we were both wrong.
They could not break. They
Yeah,
could not break. They're like, oh, is that dented? Is that we're texting each other? Is that
one was
broken?
bent.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
one was
like, come on, dude.
they broke one ladder and like two of them should have broken, but
And then the fireball ladder was like 14,
yeah.
25 feet tall.
I think, oh man, Andrade had an awful night. Like he's like, oh, like was he just auditioning for Botchamania? Like
I,
he had like, and they weren't complete botches, but just like two or three moves just go awkward or land hard or wrong, and just or timing was off a little. Just didn't look. They doesn't look janky. So I was like, man, Andrade just looks like he's botching all over the place tonight. And he
yeah.
got kicked in the nuts right in the beginning too. Like
Oh.
I was like, I don't think that was a fake. Like that looked like it hurt.
Like, I no. Oh man. Uh yeah, we both picked the over, and then what was the interference? We both
We
picked that
both
one
picked
right.
yes, and yeah, that there was
Of course.
interference.
Of course. Which I thought this was LA Knight's time. Like he looked like he was set up to get it done and have it. And I was like, here we go.
Yep.
And I was like, he's gonna cash in and get rid of Jey Uso like on Monday Night Raw.
I told you
Nope.
it's too. There's it's Triple H doesn't like the briefcase anymore because it's been around for 20 years and he already has an idea in his head for the whole year and he just has to work that in and get rid of it or use it. And so rather than make it a separate storyline or have to put in a transitional champion or change something in the middle, why not just grab that and put it into a storyline where you know he's going to build up Seth to get a belt here pretty soon with
Yeah.
his new faction, and it's like he's just going to give it to Seth. And that's not all my analysis. I copied that off somebody,
Yeah.
some internet forum, and I was like, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Like, yeah, you guys think about this a lot more than we do, but good for you. But dude, some of the spots, so was it Americano when he ran up the one ladder and then fell on the ladder to the big ladder in
Oh
the
yeah,
middle
that
of
was a
the
good. I like
corner,
that.
and Seth Rollins is there kind of like holding it to like guide it and make sure it stays and make sure it's a little bit stable. I was like, dude,
That was creative. I like that one.
that was amazing. Then he headbutted whoever, it's Damian Priest or somebody, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't in there. I don't remember who all was in there.
Penta, Solo, Americano, LA Knight, and Andrade.
Oh, the solo stuff. Dude, he's funny now. Like, what the heck? Like, where was this all before? Like,
What was he
when
doing? Oh, he
Roman
was
Reigns was
mocking
around.
people.
I know, but this is hilarious. I love it. I'm like, dude, okay, finally something.
Yeah, because like he's always got left because they try to push him as super strong or super serious, and it's like nobody's buying this with the bleach blonde hair. And,
And then the I hate you solo. I was like,
yeah,
oh, I've been waiting for that. I think that's gonna be a good match. Him and
yeah.
Fatu.
That dude's just so crazy athletic for being as big
Dude,
as he is, and he runs around and does moonsaults, and you're like, that guy shouldn't be able to move like that,
nope.
but he can. It's cool.
That's amazing. And then of course Bronson Reed and uh, whoever the other, yeah, those yoo-hoos got involved, and you're like,
I don't.
okay,
I don't think Bronson Reed is some big bad scary enforcer looking dude. Like other than if he tsunamis you, you just have to stay away from him.
yeah.
But if he lands on you, you're dead.
And then Braun Breaker, whoo, that's I gotta see I think they should do this for Saturday. I remember where I read this Saturday night main event. They should have like Ron Breaker versus Goldberg. Like an old WCW throwback, like
Yeah,
Goldberg versus the guys. What's his name? Big Papa Pump, his kid. Spear versus Spear. I think that'd be
yeah.
great. So
Goldberg's having a hard time. He got hurt training, trying to get back in shape for this, so he just wants to have something better than his last time he bombed to
yeah.
finish out. So
Well, I don't know how it's gonna go against Gunter. So Seth won. It was I wouldn't say predictable, but it was pretty good. It was a very good match. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
it was decent. I still expect some more crazy ladder spots and stuff, but it was decent. I'd give that one 3 stars.
Yeah, I agree. I thought they'd do more with Penta maybe, or the Americano. So I don't know. Overall, it just seemed like kind of hastily put together, not super cared about pay-per-view because there was uh, a UFC pay-per-view that night, so it had to
Yeah,
be
I was
decently
surprised they went
short.
like 3.5 hours.
Yeah. So you picked Seth one to win, right?
Yep,
Yep,
I
you
got that
did.
one right.
Yep. LA Knight, man. God, he's just and Triple H keeps saying good things come to those who wait. And I'm like, how long is he gonna wait before he just leaves? And no,
Yeah.
like, come on, dude.
All
But
right, main event: Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul.
oh man.
These
And
are
our prop was over under like 9 minutes, 7 minutes for
7 minutes on the intro, and it was a
I
four
picked
and a half.
under, yeah. It's
You
like
got
four
that
and a
one.
half with if you did the 20 seconds, like when they like tuck to the kid and then comes through the thing.
Yeah, it cut short. He's done a lot longer ones before. So,
Oh yeah.
all right,
This
this was 24 minutes, and it was a slow build. I feel like Cody and John are like, we're just gonna do slow build matches, and like sometimes that just really takes the air or the excitement out of it. It's like, okay, I gotta wait 15 minutes for this to get
Yeah, get
exciting
going.
and get going. I This was pretty standard run of the mill, boring tag match with okay, bad guys cheat, good guys come back. What I was gonna give 3 stars. The only awesome thing was Logan Paul's moonsault to the outside. That was cool.
Dude, that was amazing. And then this little drone that came up to him
That was
and
cool.
watched
Yeah,
him
when he
as
did
he
the
got,
Spanish fly with the
like
drone.
whatever off that was pretty cool. I'd give 3.5 because of those two things.
So yeah, but yeah, if it didn't have Logan Paul, it would have been just boring.
And then it's like, oh, they have a Logan Paul versus John Cena. They're like,
I don't think Jey Uso's a very good
oh,
wrestler. He's just merch champ, and
yeah,
he lost the belt this last week. If you didn't know,
yep.
so
I did know that. I was like, I was right. He lost the belt. Imagine
so
that.
it was
I
two
called
weeks
it
though,
just
not the week after. But
not the way I thought, but yeah. So yeah, I give it solid 3.5. It was overall it's decent pay-per-view. I give about
yeah, it
three
was
and a half
decent. I'd
stars.
say I give it 3 stars as a total. It was just a filler pay per view to get their gimmick going and stuff, and I feel it's almost turned into a cash grab. I wish it would go away, kind of like King of the Ring tournament, not every year or something. Like,
Yeah.
hey, let's Money in the Bank go away for 4 or 5 years and then bring it back, and it would have a lot more meaning and prestige.
Yeah. That would make sense.
If I were king for a day,
Yeah.
hmm.
If you're Triple H.
If I were king for a day, I'd be like, oh look who won the world championship, me. I don't know how that happened. Like every
I'll
booker.
take this time to retire. I'll
Yeah.
bring back the 24/7 championship. Oh yeah, interference by Mr. Ron Killings.
Oh yeah, our truth came back. Yeah, and then at the press conference, Triple H is all like, "Yeah, part of the show." No, it wasn't, man. The
No,
internet was outraged. All the
you
wrestlers were
screwed up.
outraged. Yeah,
Hardcore.
and they realized they
Oh
messed up,
crap.
and they're just trying to fire people who've been there a long time and get paid a lot of money.
Uh-huh.
But at least he's got a good character change out of it, and he can be serious and hopefully get some belts on his last run.
I hope so.
So good
I
for
think that'd
him.
be cool. So, well, that's it. New
That's our
champ.
that's our review for Money in the Bank. Brad
Back
wins
to
the belt back. We'll get it back here sometime soon. We got Night of Champions coming up. So next pay-per-views are All In July, and then not Saturday Night Main Event's not a pay-per-view.
I say that's not really
It's like mini TV pay-per-view.
yeah.
And then so we got All In for AEW coming up, and then Night of
No champ.
Champions in Saudi Arabia sometime in
So like
July.
back to back.
I'm not sure when it is. I'll have to look. All
That
right,
is our show.
that is our show.
Hit
Oh, I
us
was
up
going to
on the socials.
show you this real quick. Say
Subscribe,
thank
like,
you to the
follow.
socials. Yesterday on the socials, I was watching AEW Grand Slam in Mexico, which was a bunch of Lucha Libre stuff with CMLL. It was awesome. And I posted, I love Lucha Libre Wrestling, and reposted this gif of Hologram doing a bomb. And it got 10,000 views and 47 likes and 7 retweets. So appreciate all you guys
Let's
who
go.
interacted with that on X. So
X gonna give it to you.
yeah, come hang out on the socials with us at Wrestling Brothers Breakdown on the YouTube, at WB Breakdown Show on X and Instagram. We appreciate you guys.
Let's see, we do it for the fans, the millions,
The 7s and
millions.
24s of fans. All right, we'll catch you guys later.
Peace.